Hello everyone, and I'm back again. I'm back to talk about my childhood when I was small, when I was a wee girl. The purpose of my poems and what I would like poems to do for other people is for to help them in their abuse and their pain and the difficult moments. And I just pray and hope that all my poems speak into people's lives. I started the poems about 8 weeks ago. I wrote my first one at the Water of Leith in Edinburgh, and it was called My Thoughts and My Feelings I Cannot Hide, and you'll find that on poemsonly.com. And yeah, I wrote that poem, and that was my first one then, about 9, 10 weeks ago. And about the 7th of April, I sat down and all this knowledge of everything, or the pain I had been through as a child and as an adult, and um, all these words just came out of me. I don't know, from God. It only could be from God, because God gave me all these words through the Holy Spirit, because I'm a born again Christian now. And I started writing all these poems, and about, like, at first it was like 2 or 3, even 4 a day, and I would regularly write about 2 or 3 a day and down to 2. And now I don't worry as much, because I just wait for God to speak to me, and if I've not got a poem I don't get stressed out about it. But whenever if anything comes to mind or in my head, I just write it down. Or a situation happens at home to do with my family, I just make a poem, and yeah, I just hope it helps other people. One day I would actually like to have them published in a book, and that is my dream, to do that. And my Mr. Ketchup funny stories for kids as well. I hope to have that in a book as well, in the near future. But I'm asking people, if you're out there, if there's any publishers. I'm a single parent and I've not got much money, and I need funds to, I need people to sponsor me so that I can get all my poems in a book as quick as possible, because I've now got about 70 poems and I just keep writing them every day. And yeah, I really hope that someone's listening out there, and you can really get in touch with me, because there's Google. It's got my mobile phone number and address, and I just hope people can get in touch with me soon. I just like to tell you a little bit about what happened when I was a little girl. And I remember I went through severe abuse. I mean severe abuse. It was really horrible. I remember being locked in a room, and my mum gave me no covers. And I remember on one occasion she was just send me to bed with nothing to eat. But and there was other times she put pillows over my face and smothered me and tried to kill me and stuff, and put knives up to my throat. And then I got whipped with pokers and things, and it was really horrible abuse. If I could write a book about my past life, I would, but I'm not that great at English, so I need like a ghostwriter to help me to write a book. And it's difficult, because you really, you remember what's happened and you don't forget it, but I just want to move on from it now. But my mum's still that way with me. She shuts me out of her life, she rejects me. She's had mental health problems, she still has them, and she's got cancer. And it was about a year ago she didn't want to see me anymore, and she fell out with me. And she falls out with various people, but she fell out with me for the longest. And I don't know if she can't cope when she sees the light in my life, and the Christian witness. And I don't know if the light exposes the darkness in people's lives, so people really don't want, they can't have you in their presence, and they don't want you in their company. So that can be another issue as well. So it's been really difficult in my teen years as well. I was very dysfunctional as a person, and I had no social skills, and it was just very hard for me to function as a person. I never had, and I never kept one job for long. I was in and out of jobs all the time. I never very settled. I moved around. I was homeless. I really know what it's like to be homeless, because I was homeless for a couple of days, and my work found me a place to stay at Logan Road, just where the clock is at the Usher Hall. I got a bed sit for a bit, and that was really great. I had my own little place and stuff. But I just moved around, and from bed sit to bed sit, and there was a sense of me being very insecure as a person before I became a Christian. And yeah, I couldn't settle anywhere, and I never felt I belonged anywhere, to anyone, and I just moved around all the time. And yeah, and well, I got married, and that never worked out neither, and I suffered really bad abuse from that, and I just had to get out. I couldn't stand it any longer, and I know what it is um, for ladies that suffer abuse in marriage. It's not very nice. It's horrible. Your self-esteem goes and confidence goes. Yeah, and yeah, I had a bad nervous breakdown as well, and I suffered for years, and I got over the breakdown, but I was left with this depression and like a darkness looming over me, a sadness. It was really horrible, and I've never been the person I wanted to be. And I don't know, like, it's so exciting now because I'm 55 and I've discovered I've got a real gift of writing poems. I would never have believed that in my whole life, that I could write these poems the way I do. But if it wasn't for God, because He gives me the words, um, I just love to write. It's a passion within me now, and if I got help, I would write a book about my life. I would love to do that. Um, so I'll just carry on writing my poems, and I really, really encourage everyone out there just to go for it, go for your dream. You've got some gift in you. You'll always have a gift, and you need to reach out and see what you've got and just go for it. I tell you to go for it, yeah. Um, so I'll just keep on writing my Mr. Ketchup stories. Whenever I get a funny story, I'll just write it down, and it's really quite good. The character I made up is actually me. I'm Mr. Ketchup, by the way. And I got the idea because my daughter Kelly is always putting tomato sauce on her dinner, and that's where I came up with the character Mr. Ketchup. So um, I'll say bye bye just now, and I hope to be back with more of my poems at a later date. So I hope you enjoy the rest of my testimony on YouTube, and I wanted to say have a nice day. Bye.